Yo, I hope he brought ashtrays. This guy. He's watching online. Weed Man's watching online, everybody. That does us no good, but thanks, Weed Man.
About Friday.
Can you hear me, Lefty? Yeah, Lefty.
Yo, don't tap my mic.
What?
I hear you. I hear me.
Why can't you hear anything, Lefty? What's wrong with your... Put them puppies on. Can you hear me now?
Are those even plugged in?
Yeah, I hear music through there. I gotta check these. Something's going on here.
There's 4 mics plugged in, so this one isn't even plugged in probably.
Can you hear me now?
That's alright. We're good.
No, we're not good. You need a microphone.
Pole's
son.
calling into you. Welcome to Fully Baked Radio, live on fullybakedradio.com. You're now getting baked with me, myself, the one and only Flip Marley, the great, the beautiful Vanessa Maria,
Hey.
the Cannabis King Barini,
Peace.
and the multi-talented Lefty Grimes. We're currently missing the NJ Weed Man. He's running around doing special Weed Man stuff, getting the restaurant stuff together, good things like that. You're now tuned in to the highest radio show on the internet. We hope you all had a great, beautiful, wonderful weekend.
Hell yeah, I heard you guys, Lefty and Wayne, and the Ignorance is No Excuse tour, made a special visit to Ocean City. Tell us about that.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. It was uneventful, if you ask me.
What?
Yeah, we went there.
You guys were with Haney. How could it be uneventful?
Oh, well, it's, a lot of people didn't show up. They were supposed to.
Well, you guys go to the police station and you smoke in front of it. Did you guys go to the Ocean City Police?
Oh, of course.
And did they come out? What happened?
No. Lefty has. You see, that's what we have to do. We have to switch up the script.
We have a format.
Yeah, we have a format we have to follow.
Can you hear me?
And the format is to go to the police and deliver the Kuma guidelines, to do some activism before we do our idiocy and just smoke everywhere.
I don't
but
like
I think
that.
I want to start with the idiocy from now on. I kind of like that.
I like the loud challenge much better.
The loud challenge is kind of appropriate at this point, I think.
Because we go in there and it's like they're on to us. I personally know for a fact, I don't want to say how I know, but I know there's a police officer out there who has a piece of paper, a memo that went around that has Lefty Grimes' name, his birth name, his government name, and my government name.
It's a bolo, right? Be on the lookout. One of those.
Well, I don't know. A bolo to me, I'm from Pennsylvania. That's like one of them fancy tie things.
Oh, like Steve Miller wears.
I don't know who he is, but okay, whatever. So,
He's a famous comedian in Philadelphia.
all right. That's what a bolo is to me. So what is a bolo to you?
Be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout. Well, yeah.
Am I wrong? You said that there's a paper out on us. Be on the lookout for two idiots. Wait, what'd they call us? Shit and stink? What'd they call us? Frickin' frack?
No, they call. I forget.
No,
too
you
high.
know. Come on.
I'm too high.
What'd they call us?
Two idiots.
Yeah, no. Your friend, who you won't reveal who this person is, but this person who told you about this bolo on us.
It's not even up. No, he didn't put the video up yet. So it's not even up yet.
There's a live podcast. You can watch the live podcast.
The live podcast is beautiful.
It's
I
on
mean,
there.
we're just we spent time waiting for Poe.
Haney recreated his bathroom scene, which was amazing.
We also spent time waiting for Kyle, who called us to
Oh yeah,
do
Kyle.
his hometown.
Yeah, Kyle. This is actually a request from Kyle to come to Ocean City,
You know.
and so yeah, it was great to meet Kyle. Oh wait, no, Kyle didn't show up, did he?
No.
That's right. Kyle didn't show up, but he made a request for us to come down there. We drove
Kyle
2
no
hours to go to Ocean City, and no Kyle.
No Kyle.
And what happened to the other guy
No
that was supposed to
Poe.
come? Oh no, his cousin came. His smarter cousin came. P.A. No.
Oh yeah, PA
came.
No came out. Yeah.
He was there.
PA No.
He's a little smarter than Poe.
But I'm telling you, it's like the cops were like, we went in there, and they were just like, okay, come on, guys. Where can you smoke your medicine? Come on, you know you can smoke. Get out of here. We got real stuff to do. Go play with yourselves, guys. Okay.
Pretty much.
Go take a long walk on a short pier. You know, so they didn't care. They
didn't care. They had bigger
We were
fish to fry.
smoking. We smoked we smoked a lot of joints in Ocean City. And
Well, don't you think your job was done then? You know, like you guys were successful. If they now are aware, the word is spreading from station to station across New Jersey. You guys have been to dozens of cities now. That that you've actually educated the police in New Jersey, and that's like a really good thing.
Yeah, I like that part. I like that we're getting something done. We're helping patients. I know Day from Red Bank was happy we came there because they were afraid to go out their door, to smoke weed out the door. And now Day can enjoy weed anywhere in Red Bank where you can smoke tobacco, which is fun.
Yeah, and when we did our event in Camden, that's the first thing that I said to the police. And, and the commander came out himself, he called Joanne and Weedman before the event. And, I said, well, we're here to remind you that patients are allowed to smoke outside and they have their cards. So don't come running over here with your, what are the zip ties?
Oh,
Harassing them when they have the legal right to be here. I just want to remind you. And they're like, oh yeah. I'm like, you guys are aware of the Kuma guidelines, right? You've had that training. And they're like, oh yeah, we know. Like they totally didn't know, but at the same time, you could tell them.
Kuna. We know all about Kuna.
Yeah. But they didn't
Kuna
bother
Matata.
us. They didn't bother us. And I think
Yeah.
that,
was a good day.
again, word is spreading.
That was a good day for you guys. I remember that. A lot of pictures. Camden was made. We haven't gone to Camden yet, but we need to go there also and meet.
See if they remember,
Yeah.
What-
Loud challenge in Camden, though, I think.
So where's the next INE tour stop?
We don't reveal that anymore. We do live podcasts.
So you're gonna do like a sneak attack now.
Yeah, I think we're at the point where we're gonna have to just
You
surprise
need to
them.
use Twitter, and tweet the location with the hashtag,
Like a few minutes before.
Yeah.
How does flash mobs do it? They have a certain procedure they follow.
Yeah, I mean, you would just use like a hashtag like INE Tour, hashtag INE Tour.
Okay.
And people will be linked in conversation on Twitter. And you would announce the time that the location's going to be revealed. And then, bam.
I don't like Twitter because you know who just followed me on Twitter this morning? Recovery Center of Florida, Recovery House of Florida. Why would a recovery place be following?
Because podheads work at recovery places.
You think they hacked
guarantee
in?
you.
They hacked into someone's computer.
I think it's a podhead who happens to work there that's supportive.
Maybe they got off opiates like I did, and they use marijuana like I do.
Maybe they want to learn something from us,
Yeah.
and the messages that we're spreading are actually having an effect.
Yeah, I'm happy.
It's possible,
yeah.
Lefty Grimes.
Yeah, because if I can get off opiates using cannabis, so can you. Really, so can you, because I have a lot of pain to deal with. If you're just getting high off your opiates, man, you can get off them easy if you use cannabis. I have pain.
So if you're listening to the podcast or watching us on Ustream, you won't see that there are like people hanging out in front of Weedman's joint right now. That lady looks like she's smoking. That is a joint. Look at that. we have people like in downtown Trenton. We're across the street from Trenton City Hall is where we're broadcasting live from Weedman's joint / the Liberty Temple.
Invite her in.
But
That's my type of woman.
we have the curtains open, so people keep popping in and checking us out. We're gonna wave to them,
This is funny.
say what's up. Oh, they can't see us.
No,
It's
they're
not
fixing their
totally
hair.
blacked out.
Okay. So the windows are tinted, and we're watching
Oh, yeah, that's a
them.
joint.
That's a joint.
That's a joint. You go, woman.
Yes. That's
Lord of
what I'm
mercy.
saying.
And it's my white people representing too.
Oh,
God bless her. I love you, honey.
Look at that smile on her face. See, cannabis makes people smile.
oh, speaking of white people, I have a complaint. Or I don't know if it's a complaint, but a,
Oh, she's sharing with black
situation
people.
here.
She's sharing.
Yeah, they're passing that around.
Hey, Vanessa, when you walked in here today,
Yes.
you gave Phil a big hug. You're like, oh, Phil, oh, Phil, oh. And then I'm over here, and I'm like, hey, Vanessa. And you looked at me and you go, hey.
You were like carrying stuff or like setting up.
But it was just like, hey. It wasn't even like, hi, hey, Lefty, how are you? How you doing, buddy?
Do you want me
I
to
see you're
come
busy.
sit on your
I
lap?
see you're busy,
Oh.
but I'll hug you
Oh.
later. Whatever, bro.
See?
But I gotta.
He's too busy
I
bitching
gotta-
to hear what you just said.
Huh?
You hear
I'm
what
sorry.
she
No,
just
I
said?
did hear you. I'm coming for my
Come on,
hug. Right?
I'll give
No,
you
I
a
want my hug. No,
special-
I want a fucking hug.
All
Yo,
right.
you put the mic on something. It's Beekman, man. Thank you. Damn sound guys.
Every week I get yelled at about not giving one of you a hug. And I'm just really too stoned
Ah,
to
pick up the
remember
phone. Sweetie's calling.
to hug all four of you.
What?
I think we have a caller on the line.
Lesniak.
Who? What? Are you drunk? Who is this?
No. Baked.
Are you baked? Are you fully baked? Like fully baked radio?
Fully baked beyond.
Who is?
Beyond.
Who is this?
Is that Beyond
You
Infinity?
sound familiar.
I am not knowing this familiar person.
Is this John O'Brien?
I am not be talking Joe.
So, John, how are you doing in your new job up in New York?
In Eatontown, there's still bamboo. Mucho bamboo.
Yeah, you sound about as coherent as you did down in Jersey.
I'm done with the bamboo, dude. Fuck that dude. He can keep his bamboo and shove it. We're never going to kill it.
Are all state police have the same mentality as you, Mr. O'Brien?
Maybe, dude.
You know, you're.
I got one kid home sick. I just took her to the doctors to get the doctor's note to cover her ass for school.
You always have an
And,
excuse.
Yes.
Don't even start with the excuses, Chuck.
Really?
Please.
Ain't no excuse. I got a note, dude.
Please.
got
You're
it.
not dealing with a principal. We're not going to give you
There's no
detention.
tomorrow.
Well, listen, Chuck, we're on a schedule here. What do you want, you maniac?
My crystal ball told me to check my messages.
Stop playing with your balls
And,
then.
it said you left me one.
I did. I need you to come over and help me with some bamboo. I got bamboo, and I have to bring it to Ed Fortune immediately.
That was 2 days ago.
I know.
He's getting back to you now.
I know. What the hell, Chuck?
Oh, we're doing a show.
Yeah, we're busy right now, bro. Why don't you listen to the show and call us another time when you're
No, don't.
not
Oh,
stoned.
man, I'm sorry, dude. I just got the voicemail now, man.
Anybody wanna,
Sorry, dude.
do you want to talk to Chuck about anything here? Do you have any questions?
Yes,
for
my
Chuck?
doctor told me that all of these examples are expected as a side effect of my cannabis use. When I cross the strains,
What side
you
effects?
get googly-eyed. You ever been googly-eyed?
I'm getting there now, Chuck. I got to go, buddy. We're on a schedule.
Jeez, man.
See you, buddy. Be good. I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought he had something to say. With Chuck, you never know. He may someday.
It's just nice that we have listeners. People are actually tuning in. We got a couple fans out there. Shout out to all 5 of you who are watching right now. We love you.
Yes, we do.
Even if you're kind of weird and really, really high. We still love you.
Okay, I think Chuck's listening now. We got a new viewer, and it's Chuck.
All right.
Such a deal.
So, we've had some interesting news happen over the weekend, or last week maybe it
boy.
was. Are you guys aware of the spending bill that got passed and all the cuts to the DEA that happened? Is that a
Keep
no?
talking. Keep talking.
I'm interested. You've intrigued me.
I think.
Apparently, it's one of the most progressive budgets regarding cannabis that's ever been passed. There were significant cuts made to the DEA, and funds were, rerouted to much, much better causes.
Well, yeah. Hold on. I think we also got to put out from the story real quick. The mail is not getting checked. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you want to ship something from California to like New Jersey,
Hint, hint.
now there's no longer funding for that. That's what's supposed to be in there.
Are you serious?
Yes, that's
We,
part of it.
we have the green light to mail cannabis.
If you read that thing, yeah, that's
Now,
those
see,
things it says.
if we did pre-production, I'd have a song ready called "Happy Days Are Here." But you get to hear me sing it then.
Well, just know some people that live in legal states or states that have some low-costing medicine.
I guess we're all legal now.
It's America.
Well, I mean, now it's what, 23 states plus 13 that have legal or medical, and 13 like CBD states or something like that. So that's 36.
We're getting there.
Yeah, so that's more than half of the states now that have, let's say, taken a step forward, in favor of legalization. What do you guys think? Do you think that
It'll happen.
New Jersey
I don't
will
know.
be
Who
the
knows?
first on the East Coast? Well, I guess DC is the first, but the first state, I should say.
No, I think it'll be something crazy like Pennsylvania
Well, you know
or
what?
Boston. Even it's up for vote in Boston. All-out legalization, 2016.
I want to let our listeners know that there's some misinformation circulating out there right now. And
I lie?
how there's like infographics and maps with all the like legal and medical states. There's quite a few infographics that list Pennsylvania as a medicinal or legal state. And there's no legislation that has been passed. It's not by the
I hear-
governor.
That's oh, you know
But
what?
they're decriminalized. That's the crazy
It's
part.
not it's only decriminalized in
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
And a
The
lot
rest
of
of
the
the state
bills-
has very tough penalties.
A lot of the bills are being upheld by one a-hole. Who's that asshole in Pennsylvania?
Oh
the
yeah,
one
so
being funded from the pharmaceuticals and all that.
yeah, so last week I gave a news report about Representative Matt Baker from the House Health
you go.
Committee single-handedly blocking the cannabis bill, the medical cannabis bill, because, as we've discovered, he's funded by pharmaceutical companies. He cites that the reason is because it's not been approved yet by the FDA, but, and I guess in relationship to, the federal government stand, they just took a huge step right now. So I think slowly we're chipping away at the federal roadblocks, and inevitably it will no longer be a reason for our representatives like that. I mean, I think they're just going to have to start saying, like, we just support the pharmaceutical companies and the prisons, and that's just the way that it is. But I want to go back to this news story real quick to explain it better. The link was, like, not coming up on my computer, but I have it up now. And basically, in the United States Congress, the House passed 3 amendments that cut $23 million from the DEA's budget and shifted the money to fighting child abuse, processing rape test kits, reducing a deficit, and paying for body cameras on police officers to reduce law enforcement abuses. Yeah, I think that deserves a clap, right? Yeah, and so, it's really significant. They haven't done anything like this before. And they've also stipulated that they can't use federal funds anymore to investigate or raid dispensaries run by state medical programs. So, I think that they're starting to get message. We have to wait and see, though, because the DEA
That happened to me. I believed them before.
is on its own shit, right?
Yeah. The Ogden memos in 2009 said the same thing.
Welcome. New Jersey Weed Man just joined us.
Oops. Here I am again. I'm even late to my own spot. Unbelievable.
How's that possible?
Because the bread guy, I talked to the bread guy. I talked to the Crest guys for the paper products. Trying to get this NJ Weed Man's joint rolling by next Monday.
Yeah,
Is that a
because the
week?
grand opening is June 15th.
1 week away.
So there's all kinds of people coming in and out of here trying to help you get ready.
Yeah, hey, I was listening, though. How come you didn't invite the pothead who was at the window in during the show?
Because her tattoos were shady. I didn't trust her.
That's what I said. They didn't listen to me.
Yeah, they were having their own little party there.
Yeah.
Was
it did they look sane?
Well, let's put it to you like this, okay?
No.
It was one white girl and 2 black gentlemen. And by the time they all got done smoking, that Harry Anslinger effect.
Oh.
See, they're gone, right? I
They
think they
took
found a
off
spot.
together.
You
They
think
left
it was his?
together.
You think it was their joint?
No, I think it was hers.
It was hers.
She
She
whipped
rolled
that
up with
crap
the
out.
joint.
Yeah.
And we were like, I saw her because the way
Oh, maybe she was out hunting black dudes.
here's the
Yeah,
thing.
black dude, black dude, black dude, black dude, black dude. Yeah, black dude. I got a joint. I got a joint.
That's
I got a
any
joint.
dude. That's my MO. I'll just light up some weed, and then my crush will come over.
How do you fish for a black guy, white girls?
Light up a blunt.
Put a blunt out there. and
But
blow
she
some
had a
smoke.
J. I knew she
Let
was
me
smoking
stop.
weed because of the way she lit it up. She, tobacco catches on fire real quick, but she was like, like trying to light it, and then the way she exhales it, oh no, that's not tobacco. But I think because they saw the Weed Man's, your van out there, that they're like, oh, we should totally smoke in front of the Weed Mobile. Because why wouldn't you smoke in front of the Weed Mobile?
I'm down with all that. There are other people who aren't. I
Well,
hear there's a little buzz across the street about the employees and this place and all that type stuff. We'll see. We'll see who comes and eats.
Yeah, well, we'll invite her in next time. We'll interview her and be like, so, what happened after you rolled out with those dudes? And maybe she'll be like, oh, actually, we just, went and sat on the park benches all pack. There's always people there.
Twister.
So we're going to take a break now. And when we come back, we will have activist and comedian N.A. Poe. He'll be calling in from Philly to give us an update on a big event that he has planned for 710. Hit us up on Facebook, Fully Baked Radio, and Twitter, Instagram, and tune in to our other episodes at www.fullybakedradio.com. We'll be right back, broadcasting till 3 p.m. Eastern Time.
All right, let's go with that music. Yes, man. Turn that up, man. turn that up and cut us off. Yo, who is that? That's pretty cool. Is that Mendo Dope? Yeah.
Try. It's a way of life here, and we telling them why. Legalize weed, CBDs keep them alive, but to the feds, cultivating is a felony crime.
Support my activism. I've taken hits like Kenny Estes, Brownie, Mary, and Eddie left. Let me get this out to the sick so they can live. Felonies are being committed while doing this.
Mendocino is the county I'm stepping in. The risks that we take just to bring them their medicine. We veteran growers like B.E. Smith, weed country, Northern California, green tree gift.
Nick Black, induce this, edibles, cannabinoids, healing in different type of forms. You don't believe me, hidden treasure, no pressure. Wanna try it yourself, you'll feel better.
It's been a long, 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 long time. We there, in the weed country. We come be one, eh. We no want no informer on ya in the weed country.
This ain't a drug, it's a natural herb, a medication prescribed by God for this earth. Observe, it heals the pain with these strains, mixing my soil and growing high grade organic. No pills cause they killing me. Originals, Mendo, Humboldt, Trinity, outlaws, living outside the law, doing it for the patient. I stand, won't fall.
Grace to Trinity, my first granddaughter. Original granddaddy strain is
Fully
much darker.
Baked Radio.
Many try to replicate the market that they devastate my country. Weak country, don't tolerate a new face. It's family and we protect it with our faith.
Welcome
This
back
is
to
grandmother
Fully
being
Baked
served
Radio, the highest show on the internet. What's up? I'm Vanessa Maria. I'm here with New Jersey Weedman, Lefty Grimes, Flip Marley, and Wayne Cannabis King Barini, and a special studio audience guest, Jeff. What's up?
Jeffrey.
We are broadcasting live from Trenton, New Jersey at the Liberty Bell Temple, which is New Jersey Weedman's latest cannabis lounge venture. And we have a special guest on the phone, activist and comedian, and regular pain in the ass, N.A. Poe. What's up? How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me on, Ed. Congratulations on the place. I'm really excited to get up there and check it out. I wish you the best.
We definitely need to get N.A. Poe up here to dab his brains out in the lounge. I think that'd be
Sounds like a
perfect place
plan.
for you.
I don't know about that weed crack.
Well, we wanted to bring you on so you can update our listeners on a big event that we have in the works, the return of Smoke Down Prohibition. Tell us about it.
Well, I believe we were sitting in our bunker a few weeks ago, and we started talking about how complicated the medical marijuana bill has become in Pennsylvania because of a gentleman named Matt Baker, who is a representative in a place that I will never go, and hopefully no one will ever go. But he's blocking the bill in committee, so we've decided to use the fact that we have decriminalized marijuana in Philadelphia. That will lower the risk for everyone involved to be able to come to a protest that's not on federal land, but is in fact on now freedom land in Philadelphia, where there's only a $25 fine for marijuana, which is pretty much the best we can do. So we're really hoping that a lot of people will come out, protest the statewide issue, protest all the things on our list of demands, because we really need them all to happen for everyone that I know that needs cannabis to actually be able to have access to it. There's a lot of issues with marijuana all over the place, which you guys know more than anyone.
Have everybody come and bring a $25 money order with them.
Well,
you know,
it's-
Ed, I think that it's important that we let people know some of the stuff that's going on. One, I guess you can get arrested for marijuana, kind of. If you don't have an ID, or if you give the cop shit, or if you blow smoke in the cop's face, or if you have prior, bench warrants or et cetera, you may be arrested at this event, just as a forewarning. But at the same time, I have a really good feeling that we are going to be able to blow this up and to really call attention to this cause a lot more than we could because it's decriminalized marijuana. Because people will have to fear it. Bring a couple rolled joints, no glass. Bring your friends, meet some new people, and then come to our amazing party that we're going to have afterwards. It's really coming together as well. So I encourage everyone to participate in civil disobedience. And if you don't want to participate in civil disobedience, just come on down and support the cause. Everyone supports marijuana. I want to see all of you.
Hell yeah, we'll definitely be there, rolling big, crew from New Jersey. But I want to read some of our demands so the listeners kind of understand what we're trying to do. We want to pass a comprehensive medical cannabis bill in Pennsylvania. We want to decriminalize and legalize cannabis in Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, so we can travel the region freely without fear of prosecution. We want to lift the federal restrictions on state medical cannabis programs, and we want to remove cannabis from the Schedule 1 list and release prisoners of the drug war serving long-term sentences for possession of cannabis. And like that's
They're all reasonable demands.
yeah, and that's the thing I think all of us in all of our respective states are working on, you know, in New York, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, like the whole East Coast, we're all in it together. We're all in the same boat. And so we're calling people from all over the East Coast to come on 7/10, another stoner holiday, to unite and, you know, to make a big showing because, you know, we need to actually have big numbers. No more of these, like, little protests. We're stepping up our game. We're calling everybody and their mom to come out. And we launched the event on Friday. We already have 559 people RSVP.
It's amazing. And bring your mom, please. Bring your mom. Bring your mom and smoke a joint with your mom. I mean, like, This is a mainstream issue at this point, and across the country, overwhelmingly people support marijuana reform. Yet our representatives, if you want to call them that, are not representing the people. So it's time that people take the power back through civil disobedience. For the police that are listening to this, we are not trying to smoke marijuana publicly. When you legalize marijuana across the board, we will go to our clubs, we will go to our homes, we will go to our friends' house, and we will relax and we will create our own culture similar to the culture that alcohol has created. Until then, we will be standing up for our equal rights, and we want justice for everyone that's involved with cannabis in one way or another. I mean, the time has come to end the drug war. I mean, that's obvious to everyone that we know, but, it needs to start hitting the masses as well.
Do you think that they're going to, target you for arrest like they did last time? I mean, you're off probation, you're a free man. Does this concern you at all?
Sure. That's very exciting for me, and to get back to the work that I love is very exciting, too. Our hands were tied for a very long time. I love the participation. I love all the family and friends that we've made through these smoke downs, and I love that we've worked very hard to give people some space to be able to not end up in handcuffs because of marijuana. Look, every smoke down prohibition, we showed up, we did our protest, we smoked our weed, we cleaned up, and we went home. Same thing's going to happen here, okay? It's a protest. Anyone that thinks that we're smoking marijuana publicly to just be assholes, we're not. We are doing this to make a point, and we are going to make a fucking huge point on July 10th, and then we are going to go to a party that's going to have, I heard, a chocolate fountain filled with hash oil.
It's going to be overflowing with oil.
Yeah, I had this Willy Wonka dream last night where it was Willy Wonka, but it was hash oil, and there was a river, and there was these little, Oompa Loompas with carb caps. It was great.
Yeah, and for people that don't know, because I really wasn't sure, I feel like I made up a reason why 710 is a holiday. I was like, that's the temperature that you heat oil at. It sounds legit, but it's actually 710 spelled backwards is oil, right? And so
I heard another reason too.
What's your reason?
That they first created hash oil in the 710 area code.
That is what they claim there.
That's what they claim.
Really?
Orange
See?
County.
There's urban legend around. Have you heard anything, N.A.
About what?
What 710 means?
No, I mean, I think it's just oil fucking backwards, which is totally stoner and funny. But the thing is, it's about 710 in general. I mean, this is something that has to be introduced on the East Coast, and we should be the ambassadors for this. Look, hash oil is not dangerous. It's more concentrated. It's more fun to consume, okay? Higher THC levels. It helps people. It's not fucking whatever they're making it out to be. I mean, you turn on Fox News, and they would make you think that you're putting your mouth on Satan's penis if you're using hash oil. I mean, we need to introduce this culture. It's happening everywhere. I just have spent 4 of the 6 weeks of the last 6 weeks in Colorado, which is a beautiful, wonderful place where hash oil is abundant, and we all know that hash oil is amazing. So let's start bringing some hash oil culture to the Mid-Atlantic region. I think that's part of our job.
I think what Poe means to say is that he really, really, really loves hash oil. We got it, bro. I think that not just hash oil, but more education around the plant in general and the many ways that it can be consumed and ingested and harvested. Because even the stories out here, if you look at the news stories and the way that the language that they use to talk about hash oil and dabs and vaping and
weed crack.
Yeah, and they still call it marijuana.
Tree basin.
I was watching a story from Colorado.
If it ain't fixed, don't break it.
It was the Jenny Storm story. They did a news story about her child getting in trouble at school. But throughout the whole story, they said cannabis. They didn't say pot or weed or marijuana, not once. Or the cannabis plant. And I was like, damn, we're really behind the times over here. We're calling it weed crack still. That's where we live, right?
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, it's just another. The thing is, what hash oil has created is this new kind of reefer madness. And I mean, the major problems with hash oil is that there's not a lot of places on the East Coast where it can be made properly. In Colorado, they're working on a lot of different ways to start, making that part of the industry. And a lot of companies are really getting into closed loop systems and things like that. And we're suffering here on the East Coast. We don't have a lot of access to it, and they're using it to.
I have a crazy idea.
We have a new drug, Ed. You know.
I have this crazy idea, Poe. My crazy idea is, see, you're from Philly, you're from PA. We're from New Jersey. What runs New Jersey is Big Pharma. Governor Christie, Governor Fat Boy, whatever you want to call him, he's in bed with pharmacy. Now, there's a lot of laboratories that are going out of business because, geez, I mean, what's the biggest invention of science they gave us? Viagra? Now there's like nothing to make. Now I say with all those empty laboratories that are all over New Jersey, make them friggin' butane hash oil laboratories. What do you think about that?
I completely agree, Wayne. And how are you? I think that
fantastic.
You know, I have another. My only.
You're gonna start the
and
OxyContin craze.
I love what all you guys do over there. But I think, you know, the fact that you guys go at Chris Christie so hard all the time, you know, he's at the top of the food chain. And there's a lot of other ways, in my opinion, to, you know, attack them at the bottom of the food chain. I'm starting a project with Ken Wolstein, Ricardo Rivera, where we're going to really push to allow medical marijuana to be used in schools. Tuffy, #TuffySpice, is only having seizures when she's in school now. Why should Ricardo have to send his daughter to fucking school where she should be safe and be in fear that she's going to have, you know, a seizure? So I'm taking some of the legislation from Colorado. Me and Ken Waltz are going to be working on it, and me and Ricardo in the fall, when Tuffy goes back to school, are going to be making, you know, some major stink about the fact that she can't get her medicine in school. And I think that, you know, we need to start attacking at their knees, not at their head.
I mean, we've been doing that, though.
That was my column last week, actually. But
I mean,
and even at that, it's just that's 2 kids. It's maybe 8, 9, 10, 20 kids, and there's 20,000 people get arrested for marijuana.
No, there's only 8 kids enrolled in the program.
Sure. I mean, sure, statewide decriminalization be a great idea, but you guys are driving a car into a brick wall with Governor Christie. So I'm just saying.
Well,
that,
there's
in my
also
opinion,
there's 3 ways. There's 3 ways to make laws change in America. Christie is one. He's the executive branch here in Jersey.
Right, Weedman's been going through the courts, the judicial branch.
Yeah, our legislative branch, they're all cowards and pussies, you know, to be honest with you. He threatens to veto everything. So there's 2 branches that aren't going to work at all.
But not even. We have been going after the Congress, too, though.
Court.
Like, we passed 3 really progressive medical marijuana bills because people were advocating at their Senate level. Now people are advocating, it was the Assembly. Now people are advocating with the Senate. We have people talking to the mayor of Newark, asking them to decriminalize. You know, me and Ricardo talking to city council in Camden to decriminalize.
And right here, there's a councilman who wants to present here also. We have to put it together.
Absolutely. You have to, like, attack every single person that has power that can help you. And I think that, you know, it's a really hard job. There's only a small amount of people in both Pennsylvania and New Jersey that work on this. And, you know, people out there, if you're listening to our show, like, come on July 10th and join this movement. Like, we need more people working on this, you know, not just emailing or writing their congressman, but agitating and engaging in civil disobedience.
Right. Well, Vanessa, I love every marijuana activist in the Mid-Atlantic region and up in New England. I've met most of them, and I love them. And you know what I want to do? I want to meet fucking 10,000 more of them because it's time to reach out. And the thing is, this project on 710 is very important because we need a ton of people out, and then we need to go somewhere and have our culture, and we need to be able to enjoy ourselves, and you know, and work on this stuff. So I'm really looking forward to this event. I think that we will really make a lot of noise with this, and you know, it's time to take this to the next level because you know, this is a waste of all our time. We could be doing other things in our lives. We're fighting for a fucking plant, and it just seems almost, you know, ridiculous at some point.
Speaking of doing other things, I heard you were going to the porn convention in Chicago this week. More time for porn conventions.
We weren't invited? What's up with that, Poe?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. The last thing I wanted to say that Lefty's work on the police thing is one of the more innovative marijuana projects that I've ever seen, and I think that if he could make that a little more accessible, it could be national news. But he refuses.
How would you know? How would you know, Poe? Poe, how would you know? How would you know?
How would I know? I would know
watched
that
the
I
first
know
2
that I
minutes.
don't have time to watch Netflix, let alone 13 minutes of your fat ass in advance.
Well, you were supposed to. Well, what happened? Ocean City this week. Ocean City, we were supposed to meet us with Kyle, and instead of you showing up, your smarter cousin,
I saw it.
your smarter cousin
saw that.
P.A. No showed up. It was really good.
You need to take some more chest hair on that guy.
But-
I am headed to the Exotica Porn Convention this weekend in Chicago. Spend some time with porn stars and pornographers who are huge advocates of marijuana. I'm looking forward to getting high with them and making sure that my girlfriend doesn't fight with me too much on Facebook Messenger while I'm in the land of.
Oh, you're going alone. You're going
Yeah,
with
who
the boys.
Yeah.
Who you going out?
lucky bastard, you.
Who you going hooking up with out there, Poe?
All the porn stars. That's who.
No, I was just wondering.
I
If
don't know,
Marco
wouldn't you be a
Marco
suspect
guy.
if you're sending your boyfriend
Wow.
to a porn convention?
She must love you.
If you Google Exotica with 3
No, I know
X's,
about it, but I know some of the organizers there. I was just curious who you going through one of them? Mark Kopolis or whatever his name is.
My friends actually run the convention. I met them last year, and we've become close. And I'm going to be going out there. I'm really looking forward to meeting Skin Diamond.
I was curious
and,
as
a couple
to-
other porn stars.
How close?
I was curious as to who. I know the organizers there too. That's what I was curious about.
What porn stars?
No,
never
the
mind.
other,
Never mind. Forget
the
it.
person who's your contact there. He
Is
said
your
he-
people his people?
It's Jay, his name is Jay Handy. It's his event.
Oh,
It's Jay
God.
Handy and Adrian Sam. They run Exotica in Chicago, Dallas, and New Jersey every year. I would love to take you guys to the New Jersey one in September.
I'll go. Hello, I'll go.
Hey, as long as they
I know.
support marijuana, I can support porn.
I don't even care if they support marijuana. As long as they're hot.
Fucking
I
hey,
just think those are dudes that can't get none of those.
porn and marijuana for everyone. Equal rights and justice. You know?
Not for not for everyone.
So,
Word.
I'm gonna head
I'm
over
not
to
even
Love
approved.
Park now. I'm
I'm
gonna
as
make a
kinky
little
as they
promotional
come, but I'll
video
go to porn
for the event. I'm looking forward to the 100 tickets being released on Wednesday at $20 a piece for this party, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with everyone.
Hey, Poe, hold on a second. I was going to give you a lot of crap for not showing up to Ocean City this weekend, but you had a reason for not showing up
Yeah.
because I saw you're
can't
taking
give crap.
pictures, and you were actually helping Mike Whiter in his photography project, which I think is probably the best thing that ever came out of Philadelphia. What do you think?
And I fucked up and forgot.
I think, first of all, if you ever say that something that I didn't do wasn't the best thing that came out of Philadelphia, I'll block you on Facebook. Secondarily, yes, Mike, look, and I'll go after this, but Mike Whiter, when I met him, was peeping out his windows, and it's 2 years later, he has a lovely girlfriend, he's in art school, and he has taken on his own an ambitious veterans project about over-medication, PTSD, and use of marijuana. The response has been overwhelming. It's as close to viral as you can get. And CNN has contacted him, and we're just having a great time. These veterans are such great guys, man, and they've been through so much fucking shit, and it's so nice to see a lot of them readjusting to society because of marijuana. I mean, if you look back at Vietnam, we abandoned them fucking people, and these guys are standing up for their rights on their turf and on our home turf. And they deserve our respect, and they deserve whatever it takes to make them better and make them members of society again. So I'm so proud of Mike Whiter. There's times when I've been, looking through this project, looking at these pictures, or just watching Mike work, and it brings tears to my eyes because there's so much that we've all been through, and there's so much that we've all given to this, and I just want to see it through to the end with all you guys. You mean so much.
Yeah, word. If you guys want to check out the pictures, we'll post some on Fully Baked Radio.
Plus, Mike will be calling in.
Yeah, and hopefully
He will
we're
be
going to have
calling in today at
Mike
2:30.
on. If you're a veteran, you can get in contact with him. We'll post that information on our Facebook page. We want to thank you for joining us, N.A. Poe, and we look forward to celebrating July 10th or 7/10 with you.
Yeah, I can't wait to. I'll talk to you guys later.
Sweet, take care, brother. See you.
Bye.
Peace.
All righty. I think that's going to bring us in a break, right, Phil?
Oh.
No?
When we come back, we'll talk more cannabis news, and Wayne is going to put somebody in the oven. Stay tuned to Fully Baked Radio. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, FullyBakedRadio.com.
Welcome back to Fully Baked Radio, live on FullyBakedRadio.com. You're listening to the highest show on the internet. You're now getting baked with NJ Weedman, Cannabis King Barini, Lefty Grimes, Vanessa Maria, and Flip Marley. And on the line right now, we have veteran Mike Whiter of Philadelphia. Mike, say hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, Mike. Thanks for joining the show. We were just talking about your photo project and raving about it. Tell our listeners more about what you're trying to do.
So I'm doing a photo essay, possibly a photo book on highlighting over-medication of American veterans when they come back from Iraq and Afghanistan. And, you know, they're getting pills thrown at them left and right, and they're put on a ton of medications. And I'm highlighting that and highlighting the fact that a lot of veterans are choosing safer alternatives such as cannabis to get off of those pills. And I'm, you know, taking photographs and posting them on Facebook, and I'm going to end up turning this into a book. And it's a good time, and it's a really important thing to and you know, it's an epidemic right now, over medication of veterans. So it's important to highlight it. And nobody else seemed to be doing anything like that, so I decided that I was going to be the guy.
That's really amazing. So you're a veteran too, correct?
Yes.
And so
I was in the Marines for 11 years, and I got back and was on a myriad of medications. I was on 40 different medications over 5 years.
and then you found cannabis.
And then I found cannabis, and I haven't been on pills since then. It's been a little over 3 years now, I think. And now I'm just trying to help other veterans through advocacy, and with this photo project, hopefully, we'll get enough attention to put it in the national limelight.
That's amazing. The pictures are beautiful. You've already done how many people? I saw 3 so far.
I've photographed 6 people. I've got a ton of people that are interested. A lot of veterans that aren't from around here have hit me up. I've had Canadian veterans hit me up. So this is something that could possibly be it's not just American veterans that are going to this war and getting fucked up. There's veterans from all around the world that are coming back fucked up. So there's no reason this can't be an international movement.
You're going to include like Afghanistan and Iraqi too, or what?
Sure, why not? I mean, I'm sure they're pretty fucked up too.
Well, people can email you self-portraits, right?
Yes.
So listeners out there, if you are a veteran and you're interested in this project, hit up our buddy Mike Whiter to support it. Tell people where they can contact you at.
You can email me at mwhiter, WHITER, @gmail.com. Get with me on Twitter at PHLStoner, or Instagram at PHLStoner, or Facebook. I'm on Facebook as well.
Mike, you live in Philly, and you were also the first person to get a ticket under the new decriminalization bill. Have you gotten any more tickets since then?
I'm sorry, what?
I said you were the first person to receive a ticket for smoking marijuana under the new decriminalization bill in Philadelphia. Have you received any more tickets since then, and have you continued to smoke publicly?
I haven't gotten any more tickets since then, and I'm brazen about smoking publicly. I'm not shy about it at all. And nobody says a word to me. And it's because I'm a tall white dude.
Yeah, well, it carries certain privileges. Well,
Lefty has a great shirt for you. You ever see Lefty's shirt he has?
This one here?
Oh, he has it on now? No, not that one.
Which one?
Don't shoot him white.
Don't shoot off the white.
He has a shirt that he wears. He wears that shirt, man. He tried to make me wear it one day.
I don't know. Philly cops be shooting at everybody.
Yeah.
They don't even know what they're shooting at.
Hey, Mike, this weed man. Hey, I got all tied up on Friday and didn't follow through. Matter of fact, the VA is calling me right now. But I got all tied up on Friday and didn't follow through with our conversation. Can I get a rain check or a bud check or whatever? We'll do it another day.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Anytime I'm available to shoot all week this week, man. So anytime you want to get together, let me know.
All right. Well, I'll be at the VA this early next week.
But the VA has relaxed or reversed a bunch of its rules regarding medicinal marijuana. Isn't that right?
I think you're talking about the bill that the VA. Are you talking about the VA bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Senate just passed a bill, overwhelmingly passed a bill that would allow the VA to recommend medical cannabis to patients, to veterans. It's got to go through the House still, but it's only going to be good for states with a medical program. It's not going to help us at all.
Well, unless we do get a medical program, we can stop Matt Baker, and get a bill passed, then there is a chance down the line. But in your opinion, do you think that the doctors in the VA system would feel comfortable prescribing, even though, because it's more about the culture of the organization than the legality. I mean, right? Like the culture of the VA wouldn't.
Personal conversation that I've had with doctors at the VA, my doctors at the VA, I think a lot of them would not have a problem prescribing or recommending medical cannabis. Every conversation I have is a positive conversation at the VA. So, yeah, I really don't see a problem. I think they're just waiting for it.
That's interesting. No, because you would think that there might be some some pressure from the administration. Because in New Jersey, I feel like doctors, not just VA doctors, but doctors in general, are discouraged from prescribing medical marijuana. But it's
because you guys have a governor who says shit like he's gonna, bust everybody under federal law when he becomes president. Of course, New Jersey's scared of that shit.
Yeah, and you have to get put on a list, so it's like an extra unnecessary step in a lot of medical states. You just now can start prescribing. You don't have to register yourself as a medical marijuana provider.
Yeah.
Well,
you have to register yourself when you go to pick up your OxyContin at the pharmacy.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to register to be an opiate provider.
Nope.
Sorry about that, Mike. I had to take a call from the VA. How ironic. You're on the phone and the VA calls me.
Lucky you.
Yeah, and guess what? It was like inefficiency. I'm happy to be honest with you. I'm happy that I'm a vet, and right now I'm having my little health issues everyone knows about for the last 2 years, and the VA did step up. So I'm not even criticizing the VA, but there's things with the VA, and I'm sure the bureaucracy of it. Right now I'm getting ready. I have to fax a release paper for the third time because somehow it keeps getting lost in the system because they do something. Instead of the lady who receives it actually faxing the release to the people, they send it to a records department that scans it into the system for records purposes, and then they send it. So the real lady who needs it never gets it back, and it doesn't get sent. Like, this is the third time I'm doing it.
No, you've been there, done that. Going to the VA is like going to the DMV for your health, man.
Yeah, that's kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's a good quote, though. I mean, we all know what going to the DMV is like.
Oh, man. Go to the VA. Spend a day in the VA and see what it's like.
Yeah, you just stand outside and talk to people and ask them how many times they've been back there for that same exact thing. But, like again, I fell through the cracks with a whole bunch of things. I mean, I even fell through the cracks with Obamacare. But, so they did actually step up. So I actually, like I said, I'm glad I did that couple years. At this point, I don't know where I'd be.
They're not all bad, dude.
Right.
It's just there's a lot of doctors that that are overprescribing medications because of the the pharmaceutical companies making the VA prescribe a certain amount of meds. So I'm not saying all the doctors are bad. Ethically, all the doctors are pretty good, but the psychiatry department especially is a bad thing in the VA just because they're overworked.
Right.
Trying to get rid of patients. They have too many patients and not enough staff.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're being inundated now with people that are suffering from PTSD, and they don't have the resources to provide enough help for all of them.
Exactly.
And I think I read something of one of your subjects in the portrait who said something to the tune of, I'm not just supporting cannabis, but I'm also supporting counseling and therapy because you have to do both in order to, be able to deal with this.
Absolutely. Without therapy that I've been going through for the past almost 8 years now, the cannabis probably wouldn't have helped me nearly as much. Therapy is a very important thing when you're dealing with any mental disorder, especially PTSD.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to all the people out there that, counselors, the therapists, the psychiatrists that help people. My mom's a therapist, and, she hears people all day long. It's a tough job, but, she gets cards in the mail and things all the time of people just like you that thank her, for the therapy like that. It's really, really transformed their lives. So I'm a believer in cannabis and therapy. And you said something about, acupuncture, yoga, all the alternative therapies that I think are not really promoted, not just to veterans, but all of us.
Anything is safer than the pharmaceuticals that are being prescribed to veterans who are killing themselves at an alarming rate right now.
Yeah, and the pharmaceuticals literally have, like, those pills side effects say, like, thoughts of killing oneself and depression. So it's just like...
Yeah, there's a side effect on almost every antidepressant. May increase the risk of suicidal thoughts or ideation. And, they're prescribing this shit to people that are already suicidal.
That's just crazy. That's insane. And as you know, you cannot overdose off cannabis. There's no danger to your health by utilizing it.
I ate too many brownies and overdosed once, but it just made me fall asleep.
Yeah, I've been there.
You can overdose on cannabis, but you'll just fall asleep.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we hope you'll join us on 710 in Philly and, speak and advocate on behalf of the veteran community. And we hope you'll light one up with us, just like old times, in front of
I will,
our secret spot to be revealed. But thank you so much for calling in. I look forward to it, buddy. Keep up the good work. And if you're a veteran out there and you want to participate in this project, if cannabis or any other alternative therapy has helped you more than pharmaceuticals,
we encourage you to look out and seek Mike.
Wherever you are, Iraq, Afghanistan, all over the world, hit up our buddy Mike Whiter. We'll put his information on our social media and our website at Fully Baked Radio. Thanks so much, Mike.
Awesome.
Thanks, Mike.
Thank you for your service,
Guys, I
Mike.
appreciate it.
Peace, Mike. Semper Fi.
All right.
Peace.
All right. It's so nice to have veterans call in. I'm glad our show has a nice connection to the veteran community because, there's a lot of good men and women out there that, need our support.
Amen to that.
All right, Wayne. Who are you putting in the oven this week?
The oven. Who are we putting in the oven this week?
There's a certain viral picture
Well, I'm not even.
that people are commenting on
This guy
over the weekend.
I don't know what he's thinking about. Like Mike just said, Chris Christie, Governor Camel Toe, Governor Humpty Dumpty,
Governor Penguin.
Governor Moose Knuckle. This is disgusting. It figures that the same day that he comes out with, he would resurrect federal marijuana law if he were president. And this is supposed to make people
He's
run.
actually said it a couple times.
But
He has said it a couple times,
why? What does he think he's going to get from that?
but he's Republican. I thought Republicans were all about states' rights and
He's not
limits of
Republican.
But
a
they're
federal
always
government.
They're always hypocrites, too.
Yeah, because he probably has a gay lover and does kinky shit, That's the same people that are, you know what I mean, against any type of progressive thing. They're usually the ones that are doing that same thing
Unfortunately.
behind
You just
closed
put a vision
doors.
in my head. I could see you saying like him and Governor McGreevey getting it on.
That's a pose. He's posing right there with that, his vagina.
So for folks that don't know what we're referencing to, because we are all from New Jersey, so we know, there was a picture of, or several pictures, I should say, of Governor Chris Christie at an NYPD charity game.
Yeah, God bless him. He does an event. It's not even for friggin' New Jersey.
Yeah, he's wearing an NYPD outfit. Yeah, go NYPD because they're so awesome, right? Like, especially after all the criticism they've been receiving since the death of Eric Garner. But he's wearing a very questionable outfit, or
Not questionable.
the way that
It's a
he's
friggin'
wearing it.
baseball outfit. Fat people don't wear baseball outfits, okay?
me see that
I'm
picture.
sorry.
Babe Ruth did.
So we don't want to fat shame
wore a
him
big-
because,
he wore a
Big chubby one.
fat people can wear
But
baseball
he didn't have his
outfits.
pants, right below his titties, okay? Babe Ruth probably did it like a man. Probably had his pants hanging down his ass. And he was too drunk to even know where his pants were.
How's it done, Wayne? Show
How's
us.
it done?
Show us.
So, okay,
Black.
again, for
Black.
people that
You don't
haven't
wear
seen...
white.
For
You
people
wear
that
black.
haven't seen the picture, Chris Christie is wearing a Navy NYPD baseball jersey with very, very tight, unforgiving white baseball pants. They're like a couple sizes too small. And he
They're
has a
like all the
giant
way
camel toe, like giant, like...
Well, it's not a giant camel toe. It's a little camel toe. That's
I
all.
mean, it's
That's
as
all
far
for
as
the
camel toes go, that's a big one. That's a moose knuckle, as you called it. I don't know what it is.
If
That's
it
a
was
moose
If it was a
knuckle.
woman, it'd be a big one.
If it was a woman, it would be a big one. Okay, yes. If it was a lady camel toe.
Because you know it's a man. It's like, hey, where is it?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. We're talking about his crotch area.
I didn't wanna look there.
It's very offensive.
help
It's
it.
just in your
You're
face.
like, what the
It's horrible.
What the crap are you doing, Go?
It's just inappropriate. There's children at this game.
Who let?
Like
Listen.
he wasn't like a typical like.
Who
Hey
let-
honey, hey Mary Pat, do these pants make my
No,
ass look fat?
He put
You know,
those on
shit.
at the stadium. Somebody provided it to him, and his handlers, the Jokers, they let him do it, and they didn't
no.
say
He should
nothing.
fire his staff
Yes.
because they
Yes.
they
Somebody
screwed
do it.
up.
He's
That's
like
just
a 4X, and those pants are only like an XL.
Yes.
That's the freaking problem.
they're horrible. I
And
mean,
and
listen.
somebody let him walk out like that.
It's 20
They-
pounds of shit in a
You know what?
5-pound bag.
You know
They
what?
sh- they should have
That's his
postponed
dick.
the game
That's
for-
his dick. You think that's
Yes.
his balls?
They
That's
should've-
his dick.
They should
I
have
don't know
His
what
little
that
dick right
is.
there.
They
I
should have
don't know what it
postponed the
is.
game for 2 hours while they found
If
him
it
some
was
more
his
pants.
balls-
That's his little mushroom helmet right there.
But what's his balls? They're like right over here.
Yeah, that's his little
Oh
mushroom.
no, no!
Yeah, it's a
Chris-
mushroom. Look, see?
Wayne
Follow it,
just
follow it.
drew a
Oh.
penis on Chris. This is very offensive. This,
on.
my eyes are burned now.
Come on, you want to fat shame him? Let's fat shame the guy.
No, we're not fat shaming.
Yes, we
him.
are.
No.
Yes,
I
we
am.
are. This is what
I
we're
am.
doing. This
I'm-
is exactly what we're doing.
Listen.
The fattest guy, and I'm fatter than him. I'm like freaking 4 inches taller than him, and I probably got 80 pounds on him. But I'll tell you,
But Wayne doesn't wear clothes like that. Wayne,
plus I
all
don't
your
have a little
clothes
dick,
fit.
Yeah,
okay?
Wayne can
That's
fat
what's
shame
dick.
Wayne, go fat shame him, will you? Tell him how fat he is.
That's disgusting. He should know, as a fat son of a bitch, he should know. Like, I ain't wearing these fucking white pants, guys. You know, like when he did that, ha ha, I'm not going to eat that fucking Twinkie. You're not going to catch me in the Twinkie. He should have been like, you're not going to catch me in them fucking
He looks
white
like
pants.
he put a Twinkie down his pants. I
That's
mean,
not
that's
even as big as a
like,
Twinkie. That's like he
horrible.
took half the Twinkie and ate it and stuck it down his fucking pants.
It's really, really I'm not fat shaming. You know, fat people. I'm overweight. I would never wear something like that. It would just embarrass me. I'd be mortified to walk out the door like that. I feel like he should have
This guy
known
thinks he's the
better.
man. He's
He
so
is
fucking
a
stupid.
governor. He wants to be the president, and he's walking out
Did you
with
see my hit?
with- these pants that are like see-through and just horrible.
He actually did lose weight. He's like he plateaued.
He lost
No,
weight.
I'm
He
telling
lost
you,
weight.
I'm telling you, he's gaining it back. I've seen him.
Yeah, after you guys are all
He's gaining it
battering
back.
him and all that now.
Yeah, man. Stop fat shaming him.
Fuck that.
So you're trying
You're
to say
fat
you're not
dude, fat
going to
shaming him.
Yeah,
trying to say you're
because
not
I-
going to do a Christy
you know-
bit.
We're
in
not
those-
Yo,
fat shaming,
hello.
but we are big people saying that, like, yo,
Ed called me
you
the
look
next day.
ridiculous.
Weed man says, "Yo, Wayne, I need you to do that look for me." I'm like, "Fuck you,
yeah.
man.
Hell
I'm wearing
yeah,
them fucking
we
white
need it.
pants. Fuck you."
Wayne, can we
Come on,
get
man,
you in a
that's just
pair of
white
white
pants.
pants?
Hell
like
no.
that?
That
Do it
ain't
for the
fucking
people.
happening.
Man, for the
Do it
cause,
for the
man.
people.
Smoking crack?
It's awareness.
That ain't happening.
Listen,
I'm not fucking
walk-
doing
Just
that.
walk down State Street.
And if I do, I'm gonna stick like one of these mics down my fucking pants or something.
Yeah,
I would
That's
put
just
like a
wrong.
big pepperoni stick
just
down
walk
there.
down
I don't
State
have to,
Street
trust
waving
me.
at people.
God loves me.
Well, and for that,
He should just walk down State Street waving at people.
for this horrendous picture,
on the steps.
he's going in the oven, right? And for his statements.
And call me Christy. That's
Someone's getting fired for that. I'm telling you, someone's getting fired this week for all this.
No, he's proud of it. I'm telling you.
No, he's not. Come on, it's embarrassing.
Look how he's standing. Like, he is kind of like.
No, I'm the fucking man.
There was
He's
a press
kind of
release on
gloating.
NJ.com. There was a press release on NJ.com, which I think he probably has something to do where it's like people in New Jersey need to grow up and put this behind them and all this bullshit. Like, hell no, we're not putting this behind
Oh, is he
us.
salty?
Hell no. That was definitely like a
He
Christy
seems
payoff.
unbothered, though, doesn't he? Like, this isn't the first time he's embarrassed himself, but he always
You don't
seems
care about his
unbothered.
weight. You don't care about his weight.
I think he does sit on the toilet with donuts and say everybody hates me. That scene, he did that over the weekend. I'm positive that he had to, because I don't know.
I hit a point. I hit a home on that one. I'm probably crying.
Got no friends.
How did that fat fuck know that I do that on the toilet?
Because it takes one to know one. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Christy toilet cam.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I have cried and eaten chocolate and ice cream. I'm a girl. We know other girls do that. So I'm not surprised if he,
Over what? Over Governor Christie's policies?
No.
Oh, yes,
Hold on a
over the
second.
cannabis laws. I cry and I eat some half-baked Ben and Jerry's.
I'm on the shitter, okay? I know
You
you're
don't
trying to
read
infer.
books and chill like the rest of us?
No, I read. Well, sure. I read
Ah.
some magazines.
I read it all.
What are you
I don't
doing
need
there?
Me too. I be reading novels and shit.
Use wet wipes too?
I like Playboy. Oh, you don't know?
There's a whole thing about wet wipes, not flushing. Not
No,
going-
baby wipes
Yeah.
are the best ones. Don't.
I love
fuck
them.
Toilet paper.
I love them.
Toilet paper's terrible. Now you got a
Did
big
you just
fat
steal
ass.
my idea, man?
You use those baby wipes, man.
He just stole my idea.
Who?
It's a topic on the radio today. actually.
Lefty. I
What,
came in
baby
talking
wipes?
about wet ones and should I put wet ones in the bathrooms here? And
I like
he,
that. They're awesome.
He like just
That's
used
like
it.
heaven,
It
dude.
is, dude.
Yeah, but then he might have people like making 3 trips to the bathroom or like
No,
not coming
we're-
out for
no,
20
no.
minutes.
You get
No.
swamp ass.
You don't snap one out because of the things.
No,
I'm
but if
just
you go
saying.
in there, you'll be like, oh my god, they have wet ones in here,
Yeah.
and then they'll like wipe their ass 14 times.
No, you only need one. Even my fat ass, I only need one of those. That's the beauty of it.
Anyway,
You get no dingleberries.
well,
Because they're wet wipes. Dude, that's like...
I know.
and
If
it
you had
cleans
them,
all up.
I would go in there right now and wipe if you had them.
I don't know how we got into this conversation.
Chris Christie brought us to this, I think.
I don't want to think about people's butts and.
Especially Chris Christie.
I wonder
But
if
you're
this
looking-
fucker was
you're
wearing a
looking at the-
jockstrap.
no, that's why you see that.
If he was wearing a cup or a
wouldn't have
jockstrap, that wouldn't have looked like
You're
that.
right.
That looked a
You're
mess.
right.
Yeah, like
Next
all
time,
around
wear a
that was
cup,
fucked up.
God damn
Even
it.
if you didn't have a cup, just a strap would hold your shit like tight, and you just wouldn't even notice.
Where is this uniform now? I want to know.
In the Hall of Shame.
I want to see that.
I'll
You
wear it,
should
but you got to
burn
get me a cup.
I want to see the inside of that.
I'm not wearing that without a
Come
cup.
on, man.
It's in the same closet where the Monica Lewinsky dress lives. That's where it is. Next to the blue
they
dress.
both got stains on them.
Just terrible. All right, guys.
right,
I want to
let's move
promote an event that's happening
please.
on June 11th, which is 3 days from now.
Cleanse the palate here.
It is a roundtable town hall type thing in Somerdale, PA, at the Central Penn College Conference Center. And they're going to be talking about the PA medical marijuana laws. Really cool. But what got me is it's being like hosted or I don't know, a guest is Montel Williams. And I was like, remember him? He's a talk show host. And I was like, Montel Williams, what's he going to be doing in the middle of nowhere, Somerdale, PA?
But you know, he has things though. He has.
Well, that's what I found out.
Oh, I knew that.
He
He's
has a
part owner.
profile on Celebrity Stoner. I was like, oh, if you got a profile,
Wait a minute, he's part owner of 2 dispensaries.
yeah, and he is an advocate too.
Oh, he's always good. Yeah.
I did not know that Montel moonlighted as,
What?
I can't stand Montel.
why don't you like
I
Montel?
just couldn't stand his show.
Because he had psychic Sylvia Brown on her show.
Oh, my
Did he
God.
lose credibility?
You have a dead uncle, huh? I couldn't stand her.
That's all I remember from the show is Sylvia Brown, the psychic.
No, but what made him cool was he's in the thanks. No, Jesus Christ. He got cancer and due to that.
He has MS.
I thought he had cancer.
Oh, yeah, he has MS, multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay.
Well, he has a medical condition.
Yeah, and
He got busted and everything at airports and all.
Yeah.
How could you guys not remember that?
I knew that.
He got busted
I knew
in
that.
Toronto.
That's why I
I'm
liked
not
him.
that old. I'm sorry. I was kind of young when Montel was on the scene.
Oh man, him and you remember Arsenio Hall? You know.
Ooh, yeah. Is he
I
a
like
weed
Montel.
smoker?
Yeah.
Montel's cool.
Probably was. Probably is.
Well,
serious
I'm
guy.
gonna go. I want to cover this. I want to see Montel. I want to get a selfie with him.
Word,
And we're going to
word.
put it on Fully Baked Radio website.
When is this again?
And
I
maybe
did
we
see
can
it.
get him to call in.
No, let's
Oh yeah, do it.
Montel.
Let's get it done.
We want you to talk to us.
When is that again?
It's June 11th,
June 11th.
this week at 7 p.m. in
wow.
Somerdale, PA.
Is that
Where's
Thursday?
Somerdale?
Yeah, at the Central Penn College Conference Center. Again, we'll share the info. I'll share it right now on Fully Baked Radio page.
I said we go.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
should
Montel.
roll out and hang with Montel.
I bet you he smokes
Let's
some
find out
good
where
shit.
Hotel is and show up early.
We should show up with a couple joints.
Let's tweet him. Let's tweet at him.
Yeah.
We should tweet at him.
Oh
Be
yeah,
like,
do it a show
Montel,
thing.
totally want to chill with you. We're trying to get some high-profile people out to our July 10th event. So we brainstormed a bunch of people, and then I saw this. I was like, let's see if Montel will come.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it. Because people in Philly, they know who he is.
All right. Speaking of high profile, we actually have online right now with us our indie artist of the month, Mendo Dope. Now, for you guys who aren't familiar with Mendo Dope is a Northern California cannabis culture hip hop group created by brothers Dan and Brian, aka Old E and Bleezy. They're born and raised in the heartland of the Emerald Triangle in Mendocino County. Shout out to Mendo, the good stuff out there.
Yeah.
They're one of a
Good
kind
group.
music group. Their one of a kind music is opening up a new door into the music industry. Mendo Dope hit the scene in 2009 with their debut album Welcome to the Jungle with NOYB Records and has continuously released projects independently, building a strong following of dedicated fans by creating a new strain focused on the cannabis culture. With deep lyrical messages and unique original beats, Mendo Dope is setting a trend in the cannabis community with their ganja farming music. So our listeners, our guests, everybody say what's up to Mendo Dope, OD, and Bleezy. What's going on,
What's
guys? Welcome to
up?
Fully Baked Radio.
What up, y'all? How you guys doing?
What's going on, man?
Fantastic.
Cool,
How
cool,
you doing?
chilling, man.
We loved your track that we featured last week. It was so dope. Thanks for joining our show.
Oh, man.
Thanks for having us. We're supporting the Fully Baked Radio all the way.
Hell yeah. That track is actually off their new album that's going to be dropping tomorrow, Endangered Artist. The track is called Rap
Yeah.
Opera. Tell our fans a little bit about how you guys came about Endangered Artist and the history of Mendo Dope, how you guys got to where you're at right now.
Well, we started, we've been doing music for a while, and most of our music has always been recorded at our home studio, and we've never done nothing real, like, all the way professional in a full studio setup. So we wanted to do Endangered Artists, like, as top quality and professional as we could. So we went and linked up with legendary producer Kalu out in the Bay Area. So we wanted to go over there and just, drop some brand new, different style music and just be able to come with that really clean, crispy quality, that platinum production.
Hell yeah. What can the listeners expect from Endangered Artists?
Well, they're going to hear some stuff that we haven't really done before. We definitely tried some new stuff that went out of the box. And this is the first album we actually got live drums on the album.
Dope.
We got a lot of live instruments. Bleezy's been making a lot of beats these days that are just on a whole nother level, and interaction with the live instruments is really bringing everything to life with the music. So I think everyone's going to really hear the difference in how much work that we put into this album compared to others. And I think it's going to be something real big that everyone's going to like.
Hell yeah. One track to listen out to. What would you tell them to listen for?
What was that?
one track to listen out to on the album, what would you tell them to listen to?
Well, some of the big ones that we're going to be pushing is Press Rewind. We actually have our first real professional music video that's going to be dropping on June 16th with the album the same day it releases. We got a couple other singles that are going to be on there. Wanted Man is one of the big songs that we're going to be pushing that we haven't leaked out for anyone to hear yet.
That's
So we've
actually
been
dope,
saving
man.
it just to keep everyone anxious about what's going to happen. We got a friend that we got on the album, Carrie Drew. She's a female vocalist that did some tracks with us that really made stuff really come to life with that female voice on it. I think we got some hits that we're hoping to get some some airplay some places, and stay working with the cannabis culture, Fully Baked Radio, and supporting everybody.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now, they say you're supposed to sing to your plants. You guys are obviously in Mendo. You guys spit any of that Mendo dope to your plants?
What was that?
I said, when you're growing plants and stuff like that, they say that the growers should sing and talk to their plants, interact with the plants. You guys spit any Mendo dope lyrics to your plants?
Oh, yeah, we're always in the garden doing some stuff. We always keep music playing every time we're out there working. We talk to them all the time, of course. They're our babies. CD we're getting ready to do. Yeah, Bleezy will tell you about this project that we're about to be doing this year. It's really cool stuff that we got going on.
All right.
So we got this idea to do a live in the garden style CD, where we're just going to make one of our plants a vocal booth, and then we're going to wrap a whole CD in there. I'm going to make beats in the garden. He's going to write the lyrics in the garden, and then we're going to drop this right after harvest this year.
Oh, shit. I look forward to that.
Yeah,
Hell
so the
yeah.
plants will be, we'll see what the difference is actually wrapping directly into a plant this year.
Hell yeah. That sounds great. We're actually
Yeah,
trying
we've been documenting a lot of stuff. Like if you follow us on Instagram, we always post pictures of the growth on what everything's looking like, and we're also putting together our Tales of a Doper videos that we'll upload at the end of Veg, so people could see what's going on in the garden and give everyone a look at how to grow Mendo dope.
Hell yeah. For you guys that don't know, Tales of a Doper is the webisode that Mendo Dope have going on YouTube. So if you go on YouTube, type in Mendo Dope, you can check out the Tales of a Doper. You guys are also real big in the growing scene. Can you break down? You guys are sponsored by TGA Subcool Seeds, correct?
Yeah, TGA Seeds, they started sponsoring our music a couple years ago, and we've been growing their genetics for a while. We really like their strains. It's really quality, high grade stuff that works really well out here in the Emerald Triangle. So when they sponsored our music, we wanted to do something different and something really unique, and we wanted to make an album that was like a 10-pack of seeds, but we wanted to do a 10-pack of songs. So when we linked up with TGA, we all talked with Subcool and picked out some certain songs to do. That's when we created the TGA 10-pack of Mendo Dope. That's pretty much it's a one of a kind. No one's ever done an album like it. It's all the way about ganja farming and like the actual strains and genetics. It breaks down everything about the strain, and everything you could read on a catalog is in that CD about each strain that we rapped about. So it's like when we did that, that was awesome to do so much more with the growing into the music, because we've been making music for a long time, and we've also been growing for a long time. So we just wanted to start getting deeper into the cannabis culture and talking about more ganja farming. So it's just been a journey, basically fusing everything together. Basically, with TGA Seeds, when they sponsored us, they really helped us out putting our music and checking out our garden on the Weed Nerd, which is on YouTube, a big cannabis show that everyone can go check out.
You guys are the Weed Nerds?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's how I know you. I don't know you as Mendo Dope. I'm definitely watching your YouTube vids, bro.
That's Wayne Cannabis King over there.
Oh, nice.
Dope. Yeah, so we're definitely
These guys
fans.
know what they're doing. They know how to grow.
Yeah,
They know how to grow.
we're actually
We
working.
have I don't know if y'all got a chance to go on YouTube and check out our stuff, but we put up a video of the garden that was raided by a local sheriff in camp. It was one of our biggest gardens. We have a lot of footage on there that people could see, like how big some of the plants get out here. and what we were doing. So, I mean, if you go on YouTube, check out our channel, you could see our garden in real life.
Oh, yeah. What was it like? 60-something plants or something like that? No, 618
No, it was more,
pounds.
yeah.
Nah, it was
Yeah, it
25
was-
plants.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
the
It was
cops. That's when we got raided.
618
They,
pounds.
They gave us all their paperwork on what they wrote down, and they just said that the 19 plants that were left in the garden was estimated 575 pounds,
Yeah.
and that the weed that was in the house was the rest of it, so it was equal like 615 pounds off the 25 plants is what the cops tried to say.
What they use, the chopper on you guys? With the
Yeah, they
helicopter
just
over top?
chopped it right in the chipper.
Damn.
Oh.
Damn.
Just
That's
into
that
our
sucks.
blackberry bushes so we could smell it for the last 2 weeks we were there before we moved. And it's unsavable when they do that too.
Yeah. But that ain't slowing anything though. That ain't slowing anything down though. So shout out to you guys.
For sure, man. That's
You know?
what's up.
And actually, me and I'm not sure which one of the, I believe it was OD. We're actually trying to work something out with the radio show in Mendo Dope and have them give our listeners little grow tips every now and then on how to grow that good Mendo Dope bud. So definitely look forward to our website and that collaboration that we'll be have going on. You know, so definitely looking forward to that. Hey, guys, before you head out, can you give our listeners your information on where to contact you and find all your great music?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone, we're real active on our Instagram, on our Facebook. So, Mendo Dope on Facebook, Mendo Dope on Instagram, Mendo Dope on YouTube. You can message us pretty much anywhere, and we'll definitely see it. We always contact everyone. We're real big on writing everyone back. So, MendoDopeMusic.com. You can go pre-order our new album right now before it even releases. And we have also merchandise. We have glass jars for your personal stash. We got some T-shirts. We got some ladies' tank tops. We got a variety of stuff that you can check out right on our personal website, MendoDopeMusic.com.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, OD and Bleezy, for dropping in on the radio show of Fully Baked. You can check out more of them on our website under Indie Artist of the Month. We're about to head into break right now. When we come back, we're going to have the NJ Weedman Wise Words of the Day. But for the moment, listen to this is track Rap Opera off of Mendo Dope's Endangered Artists album, which is dropping tomorrow. You can get that on MendoDopeMusic.com.
Yeah.
Sweet. Thanks a lot.
Bleezy.
Yeah, man.
Tell me this. Does the game's evolution mean certain artists are becoming obsolete? The Endangered Artists Act, creeping up like a shark attack, killing off fake cats who rap and whack. Real G's on the mic, take it back. If you put me in a cage, I might just break out and get into a rage. I spit shit sharper than a blade. MCs, I'm a fade. Put you in a grave. Now rhyme in peace, hip-hop laced and I ride the streets. Mainstream, I pronounce deceased. Underground sound, what I release. So who's got the pie? I want a piece. I'm hungry and tired of wannabes. Locksmith, I got all the keys. All of these cats on the TV with no flows, putting that white stuff up they nose. Sipping cough syrup, but they ain't got colds, and they ain't got soul. Sold them. Record companies try to control them, stick them back on the shelves and hold them, roll them up like some weed and smoke them. Now that I'm high and lifted, flip words, leave a mind encrypted. Real talk, what I rap, I lived it. And all these other ones, they've been scripted. Trying to bring real ones back. Hold on, half fake, there's still one Mac. No more rap, they show R&B, but they never gotta look at something like me. OD endangered, why I keep a lyric in the chamber? Take your breath away like a strangler, not a square. Emerald triangle. I walk in fear because of what's to come. Endangered species, the only ones. It seems like they've forgotten about Mac breakdowns and beats dropping. Who's talking real and independent, Cuddy? Who still ain't got no money? Broke down, living in a world that's ugly. Rap game gets rough as rugby. I ain't supposed to be here. Stepped in my LRG gear. Open up your eyes so you can see clear. Right into the chaos we steer. Rap game's falling off. Burn mainstream with a Molotov. Rap war living in a Holocaust. Trying to take us out, but they all are soft. Cross. Game. You get dealt with so quick in an instant. Lost. Fame. Cause what you've been talking is sim shit. I was raised explicit. Spit this tongue tied. Sharpest grammar, up your standards. Endangered when I change my pattern. One of a kind, rare breed. Proceed, oldie, take these. Fans on a journey through lace and rhyme. In a twilight zone of space and time. Never gonna find me, can't stop the cut. Selling CDs out the trunk. Learn from the OGs, paved the way. Another artist extinct on my dying day. But I'm trying to save my culture from watered down rap and the corporate vultures. Who? All the fakes and posers. Never let them slide, can't take this over. I'm a soldier. Mendo dope and a YB boy, yeah, all my folks. Endangered artists on the western coast, I'ma let you know. Yo, I ain't got no time for all that faking, imitating, player hating. Game is changing, now that mainstream's in control. Endangered grizzly, crew full of gray wolves rolling with me. Fly like bald eagles over the area. Make sure you bring the mic if you bury ya. Mendo doped out, cutty name oldie. Laced up, got game from an OG. Told me don't trust no stranger. They out to get us, hip hop's in danger. If you stay and you play in the same game as me, homeboy, then you better watch your back, your front, your side. Cause everybody out here's going for your top. The cops corrupt. I'll put stitches in my lips to keep my mouth shut. Act like I'm blind, plug my ears up. They make me sick, I'm about to throw up. So let me lace your brain up. Stay true to the game, don't ever change up. It's a shady industry. So let me tell you how I came up. Rap opera. Rap opera. Oldie. Mendo do. Rap opera. Rap opera. Endangered artists. Mendo do.
Welcome back to Fully Baked Radio. You're now getting baked with Flip Marley, Lefty Grimes, Vanessa Maria, Wayne Cannabis King, and NJ Weedman. Thank you guys for tuning in to another great episode of Fully Baked Radio. Before we head out, we have our weekly wise words from the one and only NJ Weedman. Take it away.
Yeah, people. Where am I going to go? I think I'm going to go with paying it forward. You know, I don't know if you believe in God or not, but I know you have to believe in karma and good things come around. You know, I don't know how long you've been listening to me, but over the years, off and on, I do bud hunts. I do things. I think when I'm in a pit of negativity, I just try to pay it forward and do as much as I can. Last year, when I was like really broke and really screwed up, every time I got a little extra weed, I paid it forward by doing a little bud hunt.
Those bud hunts, I'm sure, have like saved people's lives.
Yeah, there have been people that had no weed.
They were like, "Thank you, weed man. You're like the weed
Yes.
fairy."
Exactly. So, you know, actually, in a way, you know, suddenly having this place, it's the same thing. Like, you know, I threw it out there in the universe, what I needed, what I was hoping to get. And I think it had something to do with my paying it forward, you know, all last year. You know, that all of a sudden this year, like, I had people come at me trying to help me. So, you know, all I can say is, hey, pay it forward. If you believe in God, you know, God bless. If you believe in karma, you know, just pay it forward. Be good. Spread the wealth.
Yeah, and your activism too is like good deeds, not just giving people weed, but all the work that you've been doing. Like, I think, you know,
Spreading
that's
awareness. That's what it's all about.
If you're working on anything or expending any energy to make people's lives better wherever you may be, that's good karma. So thank you, Weed Man.
Hell yeah. You're welcome. There we go.
I want to give a big, fully baked shout out to Mike Wider and his project he has going on. Big shout out to the Mendo Dope. NAPO, the East Coast Cannabis Coalition, SativaCross.com, and INE Tours, and NJWeedman.com, and the NJ Weedman Joint Restaurant, the CMMNJ. Big shout outs to Ken Wolski and Jim Miller. You can check them out on their website, cmmnj.org. Shout out to our veterans, Vets for Cannabis, and Don Karp. He's not in studio with us. He's on his Sturgis road trip. He should be back next week, I believe. And a special Fully Baked shout out to all our listeners. Thank you once again for tuning into another Fully Baked show. Once again, our hosts are Vanessa Maria, NJ Weedman, Lefty Grimes, and Cannabis King Barini, and myself. Before we head out, we want to hit you guys with a little freestyle from G Don, local artist in Trenton, New Jersey. Feel free to check him out.
Yeah,
Let
you
us
know.
what you think.
Yeah, you know. It's G to the Don.
Hang on a second. What brings you here, brother? What are you into legalizing marijuana? You ready? I wanted to ask him a couple of questions before he went.
Ask me.
Can we ask you a couple of questions? Because this is interesting to me. You just walked in here. I mean, you know these guys, right? You know these guys pretty well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what drives you to get marijuana legalized? Is it something that drives you personally to make you want to legalize marijuana?
Well, I'm originally from Jamaica, and you can say marijuana is a part of our culture. So marijuana is a good thing. So we always, try to endorse it, embrace it. So full time we can legalize it, boy, and everybody can get a use off it. You understand? Forget the enjoyment where we all get. They don't know what they want to miss.
That's right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know it.
Yeah, but definitely.
All right.
Help us lead out.
So
This
well,
is G Don once again.
You know it's G to the Don, and we are tell them say, yo, Trenton, and we are tell them say, Fully Baked Radio. You know, keep it going. Marijuana for legalize. Yeah. G to the Don, And what we tell them, when we say, weed, marijuana, weed, marijuana, yo, marijuana, where we smoking, weed, where we smoking, marijuana, where we smoking, high grade weed, where we smoking, when we say, weed, installed to my system, high grade smoker, I'm a perfect victim, eyes red, I'm a teeth, them glistening, talks pan the black, hole, meds know this thing, violator have to get fixing, cross the border, then your life been brisking, all cokehead have to be listening, pop up the weed, now your mouth no sniffing, yeah, send a message to my brain, high grade me smoke, so I can't complain, weed make my eye, make me fly like plane, red up my eye, make me chew like train cars, it's a sweet sensation, smoking high grade and a all a meditation. Yo, we are tell it to the nation. High grade party we not fee have no invitation. Hey, we buy the own and the pounds but it can't feel good if we don't have a split anyway. The high grade then me have to find it, crush it out and well refine it. Put it in a front one, then me twine it. Me eye them a close a weed a blind it. Gal in my bed now rum fi grind it. Gal it's line, man fi join it. Weed, ganja, marijuana, weed, ganja. You know we roll, it's G to the Don, And we are say Fully Baked Radio. And we are say tune in, all our listeners, them big up on themselves. And we are say, we do it. G Don, I'm out.
Fully Baked Radio. Catch us next Monday at 1 o'clock.
Peace.
Peace.
Sup?
Each and every time I'm seen, I got a pound of that shit. I'm Bob Marley in my hood and Mary Jane is my bitch. Round here we call it sweet tea. Shippy green is Tedderly. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Vampire lifestyle, who the fuck sleeps? Niggas wanna smoke after the club and they call me. You getting ready for bed, I'm getting ready for bread. I got a hustler's mentality, I sleep when I'm dead. This is money making music, baby, call it Triple M. Got a couple lows and not a bank and I'm a triple M. I will take it off your hands if you got work and can't move it. We getting paper in my hood, baby, what are you doing? I want it all from the world and everything in it. There ain't a minute that don't stop, get it. I know some killers that'll come and chop your head off. And if I'm funny, then you better drop that bread. Oh, you a D-boy? Well, I'm the herb man. Something like a franchise. 100 million served, man. Oh, you a hot boy? Well, I'm a Glock boy. Get your ass around here cause you get shot, boy. Oh, you a D-boy? Well, I'm the herb man. Something like a franchise. 100 million served, man. Oh, you a hot boy? Well, I'm a Glock boy. Get your ass around here cause you get shot, boy. Lifestyles of the famous, I'm still trying to get rich. I owe it all to the people that said I wouldn't be shit. But look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I'm getting paid. No more doing free shows. No more chasing them hoes. I got another fetish, baby. It's called getting that dough. Y'all niggas playing too much. I may be saying too much. I get that reefer on the low. Y'all niggas paying too much. Scared money don't get no change back. So putting flour in your powder, you can change that. No arm and hammer in my hand. Montana connects from Opalaka, Mississippi, and Savannah. This shit, I can be wrapped so tight the dogs that never smell it. And if they do, they gon' die as soon as they inhale it. This for my niggas who be locked up in the pen and them crooked SEOs that be getting it in. Oh, you a D-boy? Well, I'm the herb man. Something like a franchise. 100 million served, man. Oh, you a hot boy? Well, I'm a Glock boy. Get your ass around here cause you get shot, boy. Oh, you a D-boy? Well, I'm the herb man. Something like a franchise. 100 million served, man. Oh, you a hot boy? Well, I'm a Glock boy. Get your